Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
What if I'm the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it.
What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric,
Kelly,
and Rick.
And this week we watched The Jackal, directed by Michael Caton Jones. It's going to be Caton Jones. Written by Kenneth Ross and Chuck Purr. Yeah. Starring Bruce Willis, Richard Gere, and Sidney Poitier. IMDb synopsis: an imprisoned IRA fighter is freed to help stop a brutal, seemingly faceless assassin from completing his job. What'd you guys think?
I mean, from that description of the movie, I was really hoping that there was going to be like a Slenderman assassin in here, because it's a faceless assassin, you know.
Or what about like Face Off? We haven't watched Face Off yet.
Yeah,
what if it was like a Face Off situation?
we have not.
Yeah, or even something like that. You know what I mean? So, and honestly, I was thoroughly disappointed that that was not the case.
Should we just do a Nick Cage? Should we just do a Nick Cage month?
You know what?
A month of Nick Cage.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just
wait.
binge watching.
Could we do nonsense Nick Cage?
Oh my god.
We just watch any Nick Cage movie. I'm looking right now. We can just do any movie and it's nonsense.
The National Treasure movies, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he the main heist dude in National
On
Treasure
air
movies?
would be one.
How have you not watched the National Treasure movies?
We watched the first one.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
I love heist movies.
Yeah, we watched the first one.
That's not a heist movie. That's a crazy guy movie. It's a little different.
He's born in January.
Ah,
Well,
sucks.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the month he's born. It could
Let's
be
see.
like,
So, we could do it. We could do it in August. We could just do it.
yeah, we do
Nick
run this
Cage,
piece, so we can be
August.
like, we decided just to do it, so we're doing it
Yeah,
in
because
your face.
We haven't done Con
Exactly.
Air either. That might be
No,
my
I
favorite
just
Nick
said that.
Cage movie.
yeah, so because November is are the only month we actually have like a theme for the whole month. Right?
That's true.
We don't have a theme for any other. Oh, we do like holiday movies, I guess,
Halloween.
in December. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I forgot. Okay, so we have like the end of the year, basically. There it is. We have the end of the year is where our theme movies come in, our theme months come in.
Billy
We
September.
were supposed
Yeah.
to do like a Roddenberry month, but I don't remember what month that was.
I don't know
Hey,
what,
what?
the fuck Roddenberry is.
That's
Is that
right,
some
we
kinda
did watch, like-
rum?
Like, we did go like 1 month and watch like 4 Star Trek movies, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we didn't do it ever again.
Oh, is that Roddenberry?
Yeah.
We could do a week, like just the like birthday weeks, and be like, oh yeah, this is like, Roddenberry week, because
Yeah.
then we'll have one for years.
Well, I
to
think we
come.
should let's just do a whole month for Nick Cage. We'll do August.
Wait,
and,
are we talking logistics? We haven't even hardly talked about this movie.
We do it all the time. All right.
I'm a moron.
This is the
Anyways,
quickest to
Yeah.
off topic
Yeah.
I think ever, but it's all
it
right.
was literally like seconds in. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be some really cool Slenderman shit. Boom, we're done. That's it.
Yep.
I
Nice
mean,
job.
like,
Nice job,
honestly,
Ricky.
yeah, like, honestly, that's all anyone really needs to know about this movie is that there's not some weird, Slenderman shit going on in here. So, like,
There's some
whatever.
really bad Irish accenting going on. It's not.
Yeah,
think it was
bad.
bad?
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
Like, they couldn't even gotten the fucking guys from fucking Boondock States to go in there and fucking just play those roles.
They should have had Chibs from Sons of Anarchy be that guy.
I'm just saying, I mean,
Because
just,
he's Scottish. That's pretty close.
They could
Oh.
just get, just hire like 2 actors, right? And they just have them play every single role in the movie, and you just have them wear costumes and shit for their different roles. Like, they just honestly, like, the costumes could be
Dude.
simple as like one guy has glasses on, one guy doesn't. One guy's wearing a fucking wig, the other one doesn't. One guy's wearing a fucking bra with fucking like yarn shoved in there to make it look like he's got titties. He's playing a chick. The next scene he does it. He just have
Hold
like
on,
that.
hold on.
You're talking about Hardcore Henry, Ricky. They did that. They had one actor in the whole
Yeah, they
movie
did, yeah.
play 18 million different characters, and it was
Exactly.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's fucking
Charles
good.
Copley's fucking awesome.
Exactly. So like you can just like get
Yeah,
out with
he
like one or
is.
two actors, give yourself a shit ton of fucking money.
Dude, that answers my question. I was going, if they remade this movie, so I was like, well, Cillian Murphy can I don't know how the fuck to say his name. The guy for Tommy
Yeah,
Shelby.
Uh huh.
He could play, obviously, Richard Gere's role and actually do a good accent and everything. And I was like, well, who would play the Jackal? And then you said Charlton Copley, and I'm like, well,
He'd be fucking great, dude. He would be great.
He would be so much better
Yeah.
as being kind of unhinged.
Yeah.
And,
But
and
I
it's
will.
like, he could just be the Russian guy from Elysium.
Yeah. I will say they didn't do anything to make me want Richard Gere to stop Bruce Willis. Like, his target was some nameless dude that I don't know who the fuck, until we find out later on he was going after the first lady or whatever. But it's like, even then, I don't know who the fucking first lady is. You haven't like built up the person he's going after at all. I don't give 2 shits if Bruce Willis kills this person. Now, if he kills
Right.
Richard Gere, they built up Richard Gere's character and that girl he was with. There you go. I was like, okay, there's some connection there, but there's no connection to who Bruce Willis's target is. Like, I have no connection to who that. I don't care at all if Bruce Willis kills this person in this movie,
No look.
because there is no connection. There's no thing to make
I
me care
was-
about that person.
I thought it was the head of the FBI the whole time.
That's who
and
it
I'm
was
like,
supposed to
well,
be.
I hope he pulls this off.
Yeah, that's who it was supposed to be. And then
That's
at the end,
gonna save our country.
but then at the end they find out that he's going after the first lady.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, but either one, we don't give 2 shits about them, because we see the first lady a few seconds, and then do we even see the head of the FBI? I don't think we see the head of the FBI in this
No.
movie at all. So I don't give 2
When
shits if that guy
when
dies.
he's giving a speech or standing there, I think we see him.
Okay, but it's like, I don't care if that
If it
guy
was-
dies.
If it was Sidney Poitier, I'd be like, don't do in that guy. He's good.
Yeah, there was more of a
God
connection to Sidney Poitier and the Russian lady than anybody else, than any of these other people that are supposed to die in this movie. That are like side characters and stuff. So it was like, I
Who
don't
are
care if
these
he fucking
dummies
completes it.
that make up these characters that are like the scar on the lady's face is going to keep her from getting a husband. That's so stupid. Would you guys have turned her down in the sack because she has a scar on her face?
I don't know. Probably not.
I know you're not gonna, Steve, because you're not that shallow. Ricky, what do you think? You're gonna bang her or not?
I mean, look, dude.
That's a yes.
Star don't mean
We have
shit
2 yeses.
if the lights go off. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I honestly,
You can't see that scar if it's pressed into a pillow.
Exactly, dude. Exactly,
That's
dude.
all
Like,
I gotta say
even,
about that.
even if she had like a fucking what's that character off of Family Guy? Joe's wife.
Ew, you're gonna fuck the alien dude, Roger? Gross, bro.
I
need
said
to check
Family Guy,
yourself.
not American Dad.
That's
Ricky
the
would
same
fuck,
show.
Ricky would fuck Roger though.
I know he
Roger's
would.
not a male or a female.
Have you seen Roger with the makeup on? Ricky's like, oh yeah.
Rogers, but now here,
Like Bugs Bunny, he's just like,
in my defense,
yes.
in my defense, Roger is neither male nor female. Okay,
Is that real?
yeah, really, he's neither male nor female.
Oh.
His species
I mean,
doesn't
besides
have a
that,
gender
who's
like
not
that.
gonna fuck an alien? Like,
No, yeah, like his species doesn't have a gender like that.
Damn it.
All right, so like it won't even matter. All right, dude. Like, damn.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Just be like, no.
I mean, Roger's a fucking alien, dude. Like,
I'm gonna be the guy who would
he
bang
could
the
fucking
alien.
yeah, okay, and also like right, like, are you really gonna be the guy to fucking turn down sex from an alien? Like, that's gonna be like the biggest fucking brag you can have out there. Like, no dude, bro, is gonna be able to top that. They're gonna be out there like,
I know,
well, you know, like I
please,
fucked
God,
this fucking, you know,
be Thor from the Marvel
you know, like this
Universe.
freshman girl, you know, in
Please.
college there, you know, so that was pretty tight. You like, no one could top that, and I'm like, bro. You know that
Yeah.
fucking that chick over there sitting in the corner? Yeah, she's actually a fucking alien, and I boned her.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet it would
dude.
be out of this world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Out of this
Nice
You've
world.
job,
really
Kelly.
you've been really pushing that, haven't you? You're really trying to get in between Ricky's stuff. I saw that. That was fucking great.
You know? So it's just
Think
like, you know
about
what I
like
mean?
think about the Russian roulette of alien sex that you can have when it comes to movies.
Just saying,
Okay.
bro.
Like that's a whole ew. It's like E.T. Ew, gross. Fuck no, I'm not doing that. No way. Okay.
Dobby ass
Now,
looking fucking dude.
Most of the almost all the Star Trek green ladies.
Uh-huh. I mean, most of
gonna
them from
happen.
Star Trek, yeah. dude.
Actually, pretty much any Star Trek. I mean, even the Borg. I'd be like,
Mhm.
yeah, give me a early, give me a really good Starlink. I
Other
don't give a
than the
shit.
the floppy fish face dudes, yeah, I'd be down.
Poppy fish face dudes.
He's
Well, you
thinking
gotta-
Star Wars.
No. I'm talking about the one that has to wear the fucking goddamn
Are you
fucking
talking about
breather, the fucking
yeah,
water vapor shit there?
the blue guy, the blue guys, the blue
Yeah,
guys.
the blue guys.
What are they called? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Andorians?
No, Andorians have antenna. The ones he's talking about
Yeah.
are bald with the little mouthpieces because they can't breathe oxygen.
Yeah,
Or they
they're
can't
not-
breathe all
Yeah, that'd
oxygen.
be rough.
I'm saying,
Now
like,
we
I-
get
I would
into
love
the
that, but
Orville.
But I'd fucking
There's
bang
the
fucking dudes with
security chief
antennas.
race. Like, that'd be pretty nice.
Mm.
I mean, Kelly,
yeah.
look how good it would work out for you if you had made that choice and then you get Chris Hemsworth Thor guy.
He's like Chris.
I mean, he
is
Hemsworth.
an alien.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
where do I sign?
Technically, he's an alien.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Then it would be out of this world.
Yeah.
Benzite is the one you're thinking of, Ricky.
Yes, those fucking little fuckers.
Yeah.
Ugly little bastards.
Yeah, so I mean, I love Jack Black's Jack. If they remake this, they need to just have Jack Black redo his part.
Yeah.
If they remake this,
'Cause
Jack
he's-
Black needs to have a bigger role.
I agree.
Yeah, well, when he got shot, I didn't see him as his character. I saw it as Jack Black.
No,
I'm like,
yeah,
why would
exactly,
they
like-
shoot Jack Black?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, okay, look, for
He
me, it's
literally
really,
said, "Oh my God, he shot Jack Black's arm off."
yeah, I mean,
Oh
so,
my
like,
God,
for
is
me,
he okay?
it's really difficult to see Jack Black as anything other than Jack Black when he does a movie. It's just, it's just kind of like, fucking, oh my God, I'm fucking blanking on all the names today.
Tenacious D.
No, he's pretty much like Jay and Silent Bob. Like they just play
Yeah.
themselves. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how Jack Black is. He plays himself, even though he has a different name. It's just himself
got
in
a
different
good point.
situations.
You're right. Kevin Smith needs to make this, okay, and then he needs to have the actors we said. He knows Jack Black, I think.
Yeah.
He could have
yeah.
Jack Black do that part, and they could change it a little bit, where like, oh my
Honestly,
God,
why not
that'd be-
have Jack Black as the Jackal? You'd make a great Jackal. You can't have Bruce Willis as the Jackal no more
There's no way
the
you'd
super
see
sad
that
brain
coming.
thing.
There's
You know
no
what I mean?
fucking way you'd see it coming. You'd be like,
No.
man, Jack Black is cool.
Yeah. I'm saying, like,
Then he's
Jack
just,
Black,
like,
honestly,
Shoots
I
the
would
dude's arm off.
I would love to see fucking Jack Black in like a psychological like horror movie. Like I think he would do really fucking well, like in some
Yeah.
kind of like weird like like psychological horror movie with a large twist or whatever. There, like I think Jack Black could pull that off really fucking well. I think it would be like a perfect combination of like funny and creepy, and it'd be that funny creepy thing there that adds in the fear factor into it because you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, I really think
he
Jack Black
might-
could pull that role off well.
Maybe his face is just too friendly. It's hard to fix that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's not really.
I think he could do really, 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 really well.
You're
Like,
probably
I really
right.
think. I
I
really
would
think
be
he could.
willing to give it a try.
Like, I would love to fucking see something like that. I would love to see him go out there and pull some psychological, horror movie there like that. Because, like, I don't think like he would work good in a slasher horror. You know what I mean? I don't
No.
think he would work good with there. But I think like a psychological horror, I think he would work fucking really, really fucking well.
I mean, look at what like Robin Williams did near like later on when he did fucking 1 hour photo and shit. Dude
Yeah,
was
I've never
fucking
seen
great.
those.
Yeah, he was great in that fucking thing. He was fucking
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah,
So-
it's just because he's because he's such like a lovable guy, and he's like that usually that comedic relief and shit like that. Like you see him in a role like that, you're gonna like initial thoughts, you're gonna think like, there's no fucking way this guy's the fucking maniac or whatever it is in the movie. You're not gonna think it, you know what I mean? Like you're just not gonna want to believe it. And then like when you just see that like the whole like psychotic part coming into his role there, he starts playing, portraying more of that there. That's what's coming up. You're like, holy fucking shit, this is just unsettling as all holy fucking hell to see Jack Black play this psychotic fucking role here. It's I think it worked really, really fucking well for him.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I kind of want to see him as a guy who you don't think is a. I want to see him in a Star Wars turn into be a Jedi or a Sith or something, where you don't like see it coming, and you're like, God,
Oh,
who
yeah,
is this
yeah.
fucking secret son of a bitch who's doing this?
Oh yeah.
And then Jack Black's like there, and you're like, oh, he'll help him out.
so
Jack Black's always a
honestly,
good guy.
like they always try to make so much stuff serious in Star Wars, and it's like, okay, like look, like you can have comedy in Star Wars, okay, like.
Yeah,
You look at fucking the animated series there. There's a good amount of comedy in that there that works that pans out really well with the whole Star Wars story. You can easily have Jack Black be in there and be fucking what Jar Jar Binks was meant to fucking be. You know what I mean? Like
the
they meant to
super
have
rad
Jar Jar
guy.
Binks be a fucking comedic relief, but really he's just fucking annoying. You can have fucking Jack Black be a fucking a gray Jedi or some shit in there, and he would be fucking absolutely fucking hilarious in that, like,
I like that idea. That'd
like
be
they gotta
cool.
like go find Jack Black's character, to go get something there to stop, this fucking, bad shit from happening there, and he's just like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna send you off on a fucking scavenger hunters fucking some shit. The entire time they're out there doing it, he's just fucking with them, and they finally come back and they can't finish it. He's like, dude, I had that shit the entire fucking time. It was sitting right next to me. I don't know why you didn't grab it.
So he was an Imperial officer. So,
Really?
I mean, yeah. He plays Captain
He was-
Bombardier. So and
Captain
he was
Bombardier.
yeah, he was an Imperial officer. Not that he was like
Was he
a
now-
guy on a fucking Star Destroyer or
No,
something
no,
like that.
no, no,
He
no.
was
Now,
a
was he
fac-
movie or animated?
He was in the TV show. He was in the Mandalorian. He was the
Oh.
fucking
Yeah.
facilities guy. So he wasn't like a dude, sending the Wookiees to be slaves or some shit like that. He was a guy who was like, yeah, we need to get enough fucking gonk droids in here to power this thing. And we need some rat droids to go in and clean up this shit. That kind of shit. He wasn't like, as far as we know.
Yeah, I don't
As
know.
far as we know. But
They
he could have been
could-
working in the background
Yeah.
as a Sith Lord trying to mess
That's
some
what I'm
shit
saying.
up.
It
Like,
was
he could
rad
work really
having
fucking
Christopher
well.
Lloyd being in that and being
Yeah.
like,
And
no,
the
I'm a
bad
bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Count Dooku was rad. You guys are
Yeah.
stupid.
He's a good bad
And you
guy.
got to
He's a good
you
bad
got to
guy.
give him credit. Count Dooku was pretty fucking rad.
I mean, he
Dooku was a fucking badass. Like
Yeah.
he fucking literally beat fucking Obi-Wan and Anakin single-handedly.
Well,
Fucking beat the motherfuckers. Chopped fucking Anakin's fucking arm right off.
But yeah, you have to remember that Dooku was like one of the best swordsmen in the fucking.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, what he was? What was it? Wasn't Dooku trained by fucking Yoda?
There's a theory
yeah.
that if Obi-Wan had died instead of Qui-Gon, him and Count Dooku would have fixed Anakin. And
Well,
then
Qui-Gon
there
was
they would
Dooku's
have completely.
apprentice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Count Dooku hadn't totally gone to the dark side when Qui-Gon was still alive. And I don't know if that, because Qui-Gon might have been
Yeah,
able to
I
get him
think
to
that
come
I think the
back.
death of Qui-Gon pushed him over the
Yeah.
edge.
yeah, and then especially after
'Cause-
fucking Obi-Wan was like, "No, fuck you, I'm not gonna fucking join you," because Count Dooku does try to convince Obi-Wan to join him.
I don't think anything was gonna push Obi-Wan to go dark side.
No, exactly, and that's
No,
what
that
Dooku
guy's-
fucking realized. That
I think he
there's
was
no way
too. I
fucking
think he was
Obi-Wan
too
would fucking
pure
betray.
on the light side. He was just too much.
It's just
that.
an awesome.
It was like Yoda. You're not gonna tempt Yoda onto the dark side either. So.
Well, that honestly kind of contradicts though my whole standing theory
debatable. No.
that fucking Yoda is the actual Sith Lord and Jar Jar is his apprentice.
Dude, Yoda's a bitch. Dude,
How's
think about
he a
this.
bitch?
Yoda gets his ass kicked, right, by Sidious, and he just says "fuck it," and then he hides on a swamp planet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then he lets some kid who's like fucking 20 years old go try and fight that. This fucking dude's 900 years old, been in like lightsaber fights. He doesn't go with them. He doesn't just show up when Luke's like 16 and be like, "Well, I'm gonna fucking train you." He could have done
But
that.
that's not different from Yoda's normal thing either.
And
That was how he was
honestly,
the whole time.
fucking
He was a
Obi-Wan
bitch.
was
He was
the
a
one that was
bitch
fucking
the
tasked with
whole
protecting
time.
fucking Luke. So why the fuck did Obi-Wan go out there all of a sudden fucking be like, "Hey, yo, I'm taking fucking Luke"? They're like, "Well, no, you're not
Because
doing it. He's got to go fucking.
his uncle wasn't.
He's got to
all
go
his
fucking
uncle had
squeeze
to
fucking
do
moisture out of these fucking rat titties."
Was call up and go, "Hey, I know where there's a Jedi, and he's dead." And Luke would get killed. Like, that's not a good situation. So he just decided to stay out of it.
I don't
If
know.
you
I
look
don't
at the
know.
comic books,
Obi-Wan
there's
knew
a ton
that
of times
knew
when
that
he was
fucking he
trying-
was always gonna fucking get involved. Obi-Wan always knew that fucking Luke and Leia both were gonna get involved in that bullshit. He fucking knew that both of
Yeah.
them were eventually gonna get involved. So what did he fucking do? He waited till fucking Aunt Owen and fucking whoever else is out there, fucking Uncle May, okay, is out there, okay, and they get fucking incinerated by goddamn fucking Jar Jar Binks trying to fucking hunt down fucking Anakin Skywalker, okay. And fucking what did Obi-Wan do? No, he sat there and was like, no, let this fucking kid fucking go into his teenage years without knowing fucking shit, going out there and pulling some straight up psychotic fucking shit, tagging fucking womp rats in his fucking speeder, okay? Like, this kid's out here fucking furiously jerking out here in the middle of the desert, shooting small fucking animals, and he's
I
probably
think
out
we're
there shooting
learning
the
more
fucking
about
goddamn
Ricky
Jaws
than Luke
too.
Skywalker. What we're hearing right now is Ricky and Johnny are jerking it to shooting fucking ducks.
Sounds like it.
Okay?
That's what
You
he
know
just
I mean?
revealed.
You know what, dude? Don't fucking knock until you fucking tried it, okay? But that's besides the fucking point. I'm not the one on trial here, okay? Fucking Obi-Wan and Luke are. All right? I'm not the one on trial
This
here.
has become the anti-Ricky trial. We've got to get you now.
No. See now, see, you see now what this turned, what y'all trying to turn this into is a goddamn.
I'm telling you right now,
a
dude.
fucking
Yoda
witch pursuit
sucks.
thing. That's what.
Yoda's
That's what.
terrible.
That's what you're turning this into is a fucking witch pursuit thing. All right.
It is a witch pursuit thing. We're
That's
trying
bullshit.
to figure out who's the one jerking it to all the damn stuff they're not supposed to be.
I mean, the only time we see Yoda do anything is when he goes to go confront Sidious and loses that fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
he
mean,
doesn't even lose it. He gets completely fucking stomped on.
Well, what is it?
Well, that would
Okay,
be
so like you
losing.
also so you also see him kill off
Yeah,
like
it's
a
a little
small
different.
handful
oh, it's losing. If he
Of,
didn't win, he lost.
of clone troopers during.
doesn't matter
during
how
the
bad he
resistance.
lost, he
Just
still
a
lost.
loss. It wasn't just a loss though. It was like no shot. Like he had no fucking chance any of the time.
Well, look,
He just
okay,
got bent over and was
So, like-
embarrassed. It was the most
so-
embarrassing defeat.
So like when they
I came into the room and I said it's an embarrassing defeat. And then I watched it. It was the most embarrassing defeat I've ever seen. There's never been a more embarrassing feat than that.
Okay, so when they're describing that whole fucking Yoda Sidious fucking fight there, right? They're saying, okay, Yoda had the upper hand when they were up close because fucking Sidious isn't a lightsaber fighter.
No, there was no
no,
upper
he's
hand
a
at
Cidi-
all.
Force fighter.
Sidious
Sidious
is a hard.
stomped his
is-
Then they-
butthole.
I know,
Sidious
but
is a
I'm just-
very good lightsaber fighter.
Sidious hates lightsabers.
Yeah.
He
No.
hates them.
No,
No,
dude, he's like amazing lightsaber fighter.
He may be okay. He may be good with them.
He
but
No, he's
mastered
amazing.
every-
He is one of the
From
best
what-
lightsaber
From
fighters
what I've
in
read,
the
Sidious,
galaxy.
despite his lightsabers, he prefers to just fight using the Force.
Yeah,
And so
he
Sidious
learned
is
how to
more
be really
proficient.
good with them, so he
He
never
is
had
more
to deal with them
proficient
again.
with ranged attack. That's what he likes to do. He likes to fucking fuck with people at a distance.
He likes to manipulate people. It's
Let
not
me
a
ask you
fuck
this,
with
Ricky.
people at a distance. It's a
Hold
manipulation.
on, hold on. I can help him with this. All right, Ricky. You know Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say that Mike Tyson loves to shoot guns. Do you want to get in a fist fight with Mike Tyson?
No, because Mike Tyson's a professional fucking boxer.
Sidious is a
Sidious
professional
was better
lightsaber.
at lightsabering than Mike Tyson is at boxing. He's like just super talented. He's one of the basically
the only
he
reason
made
he
ultimate
lost
villain.
against Windu is because Windu is like the top. I think he's the best in the galaxy.
It's because Windu has a technique that can turn the level of their dark side shit back on him, and he's the only guy who probably could have won that fight.
Yeah.
He has that fucking
I
weird
don't know.
thing where
All
he
I'm
can
saying is from
take
what I've
their
read,
dark side shit and turn
Sidious
it
is
against
not a lightsaber wielder.
You
Like, he
have
does
just
not-
signed
he
yourself
has
up
them,
to every single video.
but
You're
he
going to get
does
so
not
many
like
YouTube
them.
videos sent from me to you. So many. Because there's a ton of them. And like
He's top
there's
tier,
a
Ricky.
bunch of books.
Yeah.
What?
He's top tier. He's top tier. Like
Yeah.
there's not
there's-
many.
yeah.
There's not many that are better. Probably just Windu that are better.
I don't know. You only see that motherfucker use his
Debatably,
lightsabers fucking
Count
maybe fucking
Dooku is
twice.
better at sword fighting, but would lose in the dark side
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know. You
Yeah.
only see fucking Sidious use his lightsabers
That's
maybe
about
fucking
it.
twice.
Well, that's
you see him
because
fucking
his.
use it against Yoda. You see him against fucking use it against fucking Mace Windu.
Well, that's
After
because
that,
his
what
plan-
he's doing,
No, he
is he's
also
doing fucking
uses
push
against
pulls.
Darth
He's
Maul.
using fucking Force
He
lightning.
uses it against
He's using
who's
all
that
these
other
other
guy,
different
Darth
fucking
Maul's
things
brother?
there. He's using all these other Force abilities.
Savage Opress.
Not the
Yeah.
fucking, not the fucking the lightsabers.
Well, he uses
almost
a
always
lot in the
using
animated
Force
series.
abilities.
That's just because he can. It's not because he. It's one of those things. I don't know how to. I think I've done a pretty good job describing it. He just doesn't have to, and he likes to fuck with people too. He likes to toy with people.
His
It
whole
gets his
deal
dick
is
hard.
to his whole. I mean, he's the one who orchestrates the whole fucking galactic civil war and all this shit, Ricky. He's the one who's done all this stuff just to weaken everything so he can take it over with the clones. And he's also supposedly doing it to take out the Yuzon Vong or whatever the fuck they decide the Grists, I guess they are
Bullshit.
now. But you know, he doesn't win
No.
the whole thing. So
Horse shit.
you don't think he knew about them?
No, they just added that in there later on to make him seem like he's not such a bad guy because he's a total and complete piece of shit.
Well, he is a piece of shit, but he still
Yeah,
did this whole
he's not
thing
even,
so
like-
he can continue to keep control after the Yuzon Vong come through, and he can take them out. If he's got a huge army to fight them, then you know he's got something better.
Yeah, but
than,
he got taken
bunch of
out by
Jedi.
some rebels.
Yeah, he did.
You know what the move was? It's the thing that everybody theorizes the government's going to do when they try and completely have their global government thing, which is go, oh my God, there's fucking aliens, guys. Oh, we got to band together. We can't have, oh, geez. Because if they would have done that and been like, look at these super hard ass aliens. Oh, shit. You know what would have happened? Even the rebels would have been like, oh God, because the Yuzon Vong were not somebody. I mean, if he puts some videos out there that they're clear they're not faked, the rebels are like, well, fuck, we can't even worry about this guy now. And he got his ass kicked by a tiny group. He got basically his ass kicked by a farm boy from a fucking desert planet.
Yeah.
Like that, none of that made any sense. So yeah, he just wanted complete control, and then somebody decided to change it a little bit when they added that in and make him seem like he knew.
That's
you
what
know.
happens with all stories, man.
I
It
know.
happens
I
with
hate
everything.
that. It's stupid. I hate it. I don't like it when they do that. I just want it to be like, and he had no idea.
That fucking
buddy,
gun
go
was
watch your
that,
show.
that gun was awesome in this thing.
Alright.
The one he shoots Jack Black's arm off with.
Question:
Yeah,
how much
fucking
money
cool.
would you guys pay for one of the? Like, okay, not money. What would you guys sacrifice for one of those things
One of
for
those
like
guns?
a week? Yeah.
Money. I
Okay.
wouldn't sacrifice anything. I don't really have anything to sacrifice, anyways.
Well, you could say like a week of my time or something. I don't know. I mean, that guy's rich. He just kills people and then has a lot
Yeah.
of money. What would you guys like to do with one of those?
we take it out to the fucking desert and start shooting a bunch of shit. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I'm not going to kill people.
Grass?
I'm not a fucking murderer.
Right.
No, we put a bunch of cool shit out there to go shoot. Fucking cars and like.
I would get a
explosive
time
shit
machine and go back to January. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I think it'd be really cool to take one of those to like one of those feral pig hunts. Could you imagine the fucking pork flying off those bastards? They're
He's
rooting
bacon
up-
bits everywhere.
ruining some. Well, they're ruining. What'd you just say?
Bacon bits everywhere.
Yeah, they're just ruining farmers' fucking ground, and I could just get in a helicopter and be like, but then they're just
Well,
like,
it's like they have that thing in Nevada where you can go and like pay and get the airplane or the helicopter and fucking shoot the minigun off the side of it and shit, or 50 cal off of the side of it. Like that's fucking cool as shit. I'd be doing that kind of shit. That'd be cool. You ever seen that? Where you can pay
I
to
don't
like
think
get
I've
in a
ever seen
helicopter.
that.
Yeah, you can pay to get in a helicopter and just shoot a 50 cal at a bunch of shit in Nevada.
I want to get in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Nobody will let me get in a helicopter.
There's one. There's a
not allowed.
zombie apocalypse shooting range thing where you can pay a certain amount of money and you get to fire a bunch of like automatic weapons and stuff. And I think one of the packages you can get into a helicopter and go shoot a bunch of shit in the fucking hills and stuff. So
That's
they
rad.
set up a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Now, zombie apocalypse, I'm setting one of these up on the top of a front end loader, right on the top of the bucket. And behind it is going to have all the stuff so I can drive around and I can scoop, use it. And then when it turns out that they're having like one of those feral moments where they're running, then I can turn that bad boy on and just back up. And then just have the thing figure out some kind of auto targeting. Which is probably going to be Ricky standing on the thing, aiming it like a big fucking turret. With the fucking zombies running at him at like 10 miles an hour. Because I could probably, I don't know how fast they back up. I might be able to back up faster than they could run. It might get a little dicey, but I'm sure Ricky could climb that precarious trip and make it without any problems.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, dude, we could put a cage on it. Doy, what am I thinking?
Sure,
like,
lock me in a
it's
cage surrounded by fucking zombies to be your bait.
No, dude, you understand what I'm saying? You're on the bucket of a front end loader. I'm in the front end loader driving it around. It would be great. Like, I'm in a cage too. I'd be like, what do you think I'm going to do? Try and get you? No, that's a bad move. Steve would do it.
I don't think he would.
Yeah, he wouldn't have any choice. I mean, it's me or him, and he can't drive the front end loader. So I think he's going to be shooting the gun.
I can drive a front end loader.
What?
Listen, I can drive a front end loader.
Not as good as me.
I can still drive a front end loader.
I know, but not as good as me. Then again,
am
you
I
might
having
not
to
be able
pick
to
up?
shoot as good as me.
What am I having to pick up?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I'm not out there having to pick shit up. All I'm having to do
Oh
is
no,
fucking...
it's just about not breaking it down, which takes years of experience to not do things that'll break it down.
This sounds like an excuse
No.
to me.
No, 100% it's not. That's legit. You got to be really careful not to break shit on things. It takes years to learn how to do it so you don't break stuff.
Sounds just like a lame excuse so Erica doesn't have to be up on a fucking bucket.
Dude, I would would totally, honestly, if Robert was here, I would be on the bucket. 100%, I would be on the bucket.
100%.
That'd be rad.
Only because you couldn't get him on the bucket if he said no.
Robert would be like, no, I want to be on. You guys should hope Robert is here in the zombie apocalypse because he'll want to be on the bucket. You know what Robert will actually be doing? He'll be wanting me to carry him around in the bucket while he's in a knight's armor, and he jumps out and then hits them with swords and shit. And spears. That's what he's going to be doing. He's going to go full barbarian on the zombies. We're going to be talking him into staying in the bucket. Oh, that's not going to be good. I hope there's no zombie shit. That would be lame. Oh.
Oh, well, you never know what the
Could
fuck
you guys
you're gonna wind
imagine
up
how
dealing
terrible
with.
that'd be?
All right, so the gunship thing in Vegas is $2,000 per person for the fully loaded package. You get to fly in the helicopter. You get to shoot a bunch of different guns. I think you can shoot a minigun. It says a smoke grenade, so I'm a little sad that you don't get to fire a real grenade. But yeah.
Dude, I can buy a smoke grenade. Wait, can I buy a smoke grenade? I don't know.
Yeah.
I know
you
the
can buy a
right
smoke
person.
grenade.
I definitely can buy a smoke grenade.
They're not,
I know how people work.
But sounds awesome.
Now
I don't
wanna
have
buy a smoke
$2,000.
grenade, dude. Well, Elon Musk says it's easier to make an extra 10,000 than it is to save it.
Yeah.
While he's the world's richest guy.
I haven't been able to do that at all.
Make an extra 10,000?
Yeah.
Well,
I guess I could
yeah,
leave
I
the
know.
job I'm working now and go to some other place, and I'll make an extra 10,000 a year. Is about the only thing I could do.
I don't know.
So, I mean,
I
that's what
still
I
think you
did. That's
should
what
get
I
your-
did. That's what I did when I moved to this job, and
I still think you should get your tax license thing and then do that.
I have to
Because then-
pay for the schooling and shit, and that's expensive. 'Cause you got to become a CPA.
I wonder if you could just charge it on a credit card and then just never pay the credit card
I
off.
don't have any credit cards.
But you could get one from someone else.
No, nobody's gonna give you another credit card, man.
No. I'm doing a trailer park where you get one for Randy Leahy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What you
I
just
could- I
throw
could
them in
do
the
like-
lake, and
I
then
could
they
do
don't
like
know
Bruce-
whose they are anymore.
I could do like Bruce Willis and just have a whole bunch of them in different spots around the place,
Mhm.
trapped with a grenade. If just in case some rando opens the thing up.
Steve calls up. Do you want to make an extra $2,000? And I'm like, well, yeah. What? I tried to make an extra 10, and it turns out I'm not very good at dragging dead bodies after I kill them. I mean, I had an accident. Can you come and help me? No, I guess so. Yeah.
Oh man.
I'd get to a dark place in a hurry. What the hell did you do? Well, so I'm driving down the road, you see, and then this guy just jumps out in front of the car.
Run for him.
I'm not fucking buying this, dude. Well, you better, because that's what happened.
So if you don't say, and if you start saying the wrong thing, well, looks like I'm gonna have to find someone else to come out here and help me bury 2 bodies.
You can do just every idiot in this fucking movie keep asking for more money or talking about how we could partner up and shit. Like when they could have easily Jack Black could have easily just never said anything and just got out of it and he would have been fine. But no, he had to get a little greedy and say something. And then
That's
there was
why
that
it
other.
was funny.
Wasn't there one other guy that did that? There was somebody else that did that. It was the oh fuck. I watched this 2 weeks ago. Wasn't there somebody else that got a little greedy too with him?
No, there was the
Um,
guy. So he's staying at his boyfriend's house, and
That's
then
what
his
it was.
boyfriend's just like,
Yeah.
"Why aren't you paying? Why are you acting?"
Yeah.
Boom, dead.
Yeah.
They killed him.
If he would just left it, he
Jeez.
would have been fine.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to leave it. He's just like, no.
Right there is something that I feel like most people don't fully understand.
What?
So if they just leave it, they'll probably be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they can't leave it. People just can't leave well
No.
enough alone. and
No.
they say something to the wrong person, and then
Things
Oh, this-
happen.
This one's got 5 exploding targets you can
Yeah,
shoot
shit
at for
fucking happens.
1910. It's cheaper than the other one by $90.
Oh, so
Yeah, no,
because that thing
uh,
said Grand Canyon. Did you guys hear the whole fucking weird conspiracy alien thing there that they found alien ruins in the bottom of the Grand Canyon now, and now you can't go down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon anymore because they found alien ruins down there.
what?
Yeah, apparently
No.
they found alien ruins down the bottom of the Grand Canyon with like huge ass statues of like alienoid beings and shit like that there, and like apparently you're no longer allowed to go down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon no more because that.
Are you
that-
fucking trolling me
that-
right
that
now?
place- I am not trolling you.
That's kind of rad.
Yeah.
Huh.
So apparently you're not allowed to go down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon anymore because they found some alien shit down there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of gnarly.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just some weird conspiracy thing. I saw like maybe like a month or so ago. I saw going out
Oh,
there
wow.
people like pissed off that they're hiding the fucking aliens in the Grand Canyon now.
There's so much weird shit going on nowadays. I've been having trouble keeping up. I mean,
It is a lot
just
of
the
crazy
real
fucking
life
shit.
stuff going on with fucking some of the weird war crap. It's like, oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
there's Russian coup weird stuff, and you're like, what? What the fuck is going on? Holy shit, this stuff's getting crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't trust it. Can't people just not be dicks? That's what I want to know. Can't they
Doesn't
just
seem
not
like
be
it.
dicks?
Doesn't seem like it.
No.
I mean,
They're
it's
not,
like
they're not doing a good
Jack
job if
Black,
they
right?
try.
He's sitting there and he's like, "I'm getting paid. How much money was it? Like 40,000."
Yeah, it was like 50 grand or something, or 60 grand or
Yeah.
something. And, he
And then the
wanted,
guy
like,
goes,
another-
"This is the part that pissed me off." He goes, "It's off, right? The
yeah,
gun, the scope is mounted to the gun."
Yeah.
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 Jack Black wasn't in charge of that. If the scope and the gun are right, then the bullet hits it. His fucking boopity beeps, that has nothing to do with it. His scope was on the fucking target.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he just didn't adjust the fucking scope right.
Yeah, I mean that's literally like unless you get like
He
a
had
crappy little
somebody doing that for him
Walmart
before.
scope, like honestly, if you're not on target, it's fucking you, bro. Adjust your shit.
Yeah.
Like that's
right.
all there is fucking to it.
What Ricky said, 100%.
he
You
had
know?
somebody
I
that
mean, I
did
don't-
that for him before.
Maybe.
He's like, I never adjusted these things before. I just had somebody else do it for me.
Apparently fucking so.
It's like one of those guys who just like show up and is like, "You freaking broke it. What the hell, man? What?
I
Just
mean,
adjust the scope."
like honestly, like if you
This is broken.
transport a rifle with the scope on it, if you like, guess what? You're gonna have to readjust your scope when you arrive to your destination because of the vibrations and all that kind of shit there from that gun being in his case. You're now gonna need to readjust that fucking scope.
How much is that? Because like I know for sure I've transported a rifle here and there, and it was fine. And then sometimes it's not. It's like you go
Yeah.
over a big bump, or I don't know, maybe shit's
Big
loose.
bump, a sharp turn, whatever it may fucking be.
Yeah,
It'll set your fucking scope off,
yeah.
and then you can't do shit. Like, and that's just the fuck of it, you know?
I do have a feeling that that's probably not the problem when it comes to that on that guy's thing. Like on a weapon of that caliber.
It doesn't
shakes
matter about
that
the
much.
weapon or it doesn't matter about how good the weapon or the scope is. It all matters about what kind of case you put it in and how fucking rough was the ride to your destination.
What I mean is, like on the cannon in the show, they're not going to have mounted it such that the adjustments are going to get off because they'll have done a better job with the mounting on that. Because like rifles are kind of like an ad hoc thing, with the with a lot of the scopes aren't like a factory exactly thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
And they got little tiny screws, and there's a lot of like compression stuff that all it's got to do is get a little bit loose. Whereas this thing is probably like super well mounted, very fucking can't budge it, hit it with a hammer, nothing. It's fine. Yeah, I bet that's
Best of my
probably
knowledge,
what it is.
I have only ever seen one fucking place that were saying like like video that they're like, advertising like scopes and shit like that, and they're saying like, yeah, like our fucking scopes will not go out of sight. And what it was is it wasn't like a rifle scope, it was like a red dot scope.
Yeah.
It was. And they're pretty much like advertising that there, and they were going like, like this fucking scope here like will not fucking go out of alignment, like bash the shit against the wall, whatever the fuck you fucking doing with it, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just not gonna go out of alignment. Like this fucking thing is like built to fucking withstand those types of impacts.
Yeah. So, did you guys laugh at the beginning when he's doing his fucking shadow boxing? Because I fucking laughed real hard. I'm like, oh god, here we go. We've got Mac in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because you made that comment. Yeah.
I thought
love
it was
the-
pretty funny.
I loved the 90s internet that everybody thought the internet was going to turn into and all this shit with the voice recognition and all this other shit. And it's like, none of that shit works now. Like, he can barely get anything to like that to work at all. And they're acting like this is something that they had. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be cool? And he's like just talking to the thing. And it's like, fuck it. He's using somebody else's internet, which is actually smart. He's on somebody else's internet to go buy his illegal shit. So like, if they trace it back, it's like, oh, it's this guy. But still, it's just like, come on, the fucking dumbest. Like, it was like watching the net and shit like that, where they have all this weird shit. Like, I'm hacking this system. I probably shouldn't do that too much. I might kill the stream or something.
Oh my god.
Just like a fucking weird thing shows up.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to see that.
But yeah, just that fucking weird ass internet shit that they show in these 90s movies. I feel like it was exclusively 90s, and then like 80s had the vector graphics all the time. It was always vector graphics in the 80s. So,
Yeah.
and none of that shit is a thing either. So
What are vector graphics?
it's like all the lines and shit like that. Like they
yeah.
thought that was gonna be the fucking big thing.
You mean like with that tank game?
Yeah. Yeah.
The old school tank game?
Yeah, that's vector graphics.
Okay.
So, but it was
Man,
like,
that shit was weird.
yeah.
People's idea, like my favorite is RoboCop, right? Where they're like, it's the year 2000 and they have all this sweet ass medical technology. And instead, we have really nice TVs.
Yeah.
And, you know, the same shit with the technology, the medical stuff.
Well, if you look at like Aliens and Alien and all that stuff and all of their the weird shit they've got, and it's all this super old shit that they had in like the fucking the landers and stuff like that back in the 60s. It was like those kinds of computers and stuff. It was just like, this has 2 kilobytes of memory in it. Like mother's brain is so big it's got 15 megabytes in here, where, you know, that's nothing, and supposedly it's supposed to control a whole spaceship in Alien. So
No.
Well, honestly, it's not far from the fucking truth of how we control our shit. I mean, there's still government fucking systems out there running on goddamn fucking Windows Vista.
yeah.
Yeah,
But that's one thing that I kind of like don't like about the new Alien movies, at least like Covenant and stuff, because they do it there's too much technology, like all of that shit.
Oh, you're right, dude.
They should keep it, if it's gonna do that kind of thing, like that's just where technology is, you know. It should all be like that, and even in these fancy ships, maybe just a little glossier, but they shouldn't have holograms and all this other shit. It should be all on this shitty screen. But no, that's not what they have. They have high tech shit, but they just shouldn't be on their computers and stuff. Because Alien was, let's see, that's after all the shit, right? In Covenant and stuff.
Say, but I feel like the guy who was doing the ships in Alien was like, if the Ocean Gate guy didn't pass, somehow he just became like
yeah,
the guy for the spaceships.
Yeah,
because like I bet money the SpaceX stuff is probably pretty fancy.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, and I'm sure they probably try to explain it away, like, oh well, this is like, I think in the first new Alien movie, it was a Weyland-Yutani ship, so it was like full on corporate ship. Where the first Alien movie we watch is a freighter that's like flown. I think they're still a Weyland-Yutani
Well, it
thing,
was
but it's
the
like a
Ocean Gate
fucking
shit. Not that bad.
yeah. So that thing was just like kind of rigged together to like pull shit around because the thing was like a breaker ship or some shit like that.
It's my dad and I's ship that we
Yeah.
made.
Basically, yeah.
Except there's no shot anybody's gonna get me in that claustrophobic son of a bitch. Hell no. I'm gonna have like a shitload of basically like the world's biggest container box set up.
yeah.
And the freight will be what it's trying to hide behind. And it'll be like, no. Oh no, I'm hiding in the escape hatch. Oh geez. Uh-oh. And then I've got a rope and the thing comes and I'm just like, and then it sucks me and it out, but I'm like, hey bitch, you don't have a rope. Bye-bye.
Just better hope you're not close enough to it for its tail to get you.
Oh, 100%.
That's how it always does it, man.
It
It's
would
like,
definitely get me, yeah.
I'm just saying they need
It
to
would
fucking
definitely
start
get
fucking
me.
installing alien-proof fucking vents and shit, and I think all of this fucking shit will be fucking.
I think they eventually do, but they didn't know these things existed. At least they didn't let anybody know they existed because I guess Weyland-Yutani knew about it way in the past because they're the ones who discovered all that shit.
Yeah, and like the
Well,
year
yeah, I'm not
2000,
finding how the
they
whole
knew they were
protocol.
banned.
If you ever come across a fucking horseshoe ship, you have to go there and fucking shake a wet egg around.
I will say this much, like nobody even just went and got a stick.
No,
Poke
dude, they
it,
get
yeah.
all
They
up
didn't even
there,
just get
up
a long
close
stick
and
and be like, "What the
personal,
fuck is
dude.
that?"
Dude, like,
Yeah.
dude, they're getting in there. They're just like, nah, fuck this. Let's just get up in it, dude. They're like, what's the worst that could happen? Go over here shaking this weird, crazy alien fucking egg. Like, let's just get right up in there. Oh, cool,
Yeah.
it's opening up. What's this crazy, strange thing with tentacles
Hold on,
starting to
let's
come out of the
stick
fucking
my
top of this
face in there.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I mean,
Let me stick my face
Prometheus-
super close to it.
That's what it was. Prometheus was the first one.
You
That's
know,
right.
and it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, why are you sticking your face towards a wet egg?
Well, that one it wasn't a
Johnny-
wet egg.
I
Those
mean-
were a bunch of vases. Remember?
Oh,
And they were
yeah.
like poking at the vases and it was
Johnny's
like
like,
poking up. And then
Ricky
like
and
when it
Johnny go to
melted,
look.
there's wormies everywhere.
Yeah.
Ricky and Johnny go to look, and it's just like, hey, what do you think? Do you think we could fuck this thing? Ricky's like, hell no, man. Johnny's like, watch my back. I'm gonna give it a try.
Oh, damn
It's
it,
on my
Johnny.
dick. It's on my dick. Fuck, 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 fuck. See, if they would have had a Johnny, he would have saved the whole fucking crew
Uh-huh.
because that thing can't face hug his dick.
Oh,
Can't do it. Oh my god, it's trying to shove the egg in his butt. Oh boy. Whoa, not on the first date. Oh my god.
Just saying, man.
Oh man.
Johnny's ways could save a lot of people if people just recognized it. They just recognize the value of having a Johnny on board. They're gonna realize, like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Like, okay, look at Riker. He wouldn't have gotten space gun anywhere near as many times as he did if they had a Johnny on board. Okay?
That's true.
Like, Riker wouldn't have ended up with a scabby dick
Ew.
if they had a Johnny on board.
John,
That's why Crusher left in season 2. She's like, I'm not fucking dealing with your weird dick anymore, dude.
Oh yeah.
And then she realized she couldn't. Every other ship was worse, and she's like, "Fine, at least it's just Riker on this ship."
Uh huh. Just saying, they're saying. Then you got
I just
fucking
figured
Picard out there
she couldn't
trying
bear
to
to not be
fucking,
on
you
top
know,
of that guy.
give everyone his hot tea bags. You know, that's what he called his balls, Earl Grey. You know, it's like, oh, he's getting tea.
God.
Is one of them Earl and the other one's Gray?
Yeah, yeah, he's out there. Everyone's thinking,
That's
oh,
a
he's
fucking good idea.
he's getting tea. It's like, no, the fuck, he's
Oh,
fucking
man.
not. Fucking named his fucking balls, bro.
God damn it. Oh fuck. You imagine the fucking replicator log on Riker's shit. There's some weird shit that came through that thing.
Mhm.
Penicillin,
Yeah.
amoxicillin. The good no, the
Oh.
first one. Yeah, penicillin's the first one. The second one's like amoxicillin. Then it's like the good shit that will actually get rid of this nasty shit.
Jordy's in there fixing it up all the time. He's like, there isn't enough silicon in this thing for you to fucking make whatever you're making. You gotta stop, dude. You gotta stop. I can't use the fucking holotech, all right? I'm not fixing the fucking replicator in your room again if the shit's going on. Go talk to Barkley. He's got some shit going on, all right? He knows some stuff.
Oh my god, he's just
Oh man.
It's like, what are you doing to this replicator?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Who needs 18 fleshlights? Why do you need this many?
I don't like it. That one was too rough
Excessive.
inside. It's like, why don't you get some lube?
Also,
Riker's like, what is
with
that?
having the Klingon insert as your standard.
God damn it.
All right, like they have teeth down there, bro. What'd you expect?
And we know what you did with the replicator down in engineering, all right? You can't be making milking tables down there. It's fucked up.
Oh, jeez.
There's a reason why we restricted your access to only certain areas in the ship, Riker.
Fucking Dave is
Jesus
hilarious,
freaking
dude.
Christ. Knock it the fuck off, okay?
He's the second in command. He can't go places. I guess he's first in command. Huh? Second in command's Dave.
It's just like,
You know
we
what
have,
kind of you know
we
what
have
kind of
half the engineering
disruption that
crew
guy would do to a ship?
scraping the floor of the ship. And you know what? Once they get done, once they have to start all the way back at the beginning. It's at the goddamn Golden Gate Bridge in here, Riker. Quit.
We talked about it, but that's the reason they did that laser beam thing across the ship, right?
Because
Is
of
to-
Riker.
to clear out
Scrape
Riker's
it all,
shit.
so that way they'd avoid pulling a goddamn Golden Gate Bridge on that shit there.
When Picard had to go to his saddle,
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
That's all
and
because of Riker.
then Tuvok was there somehow,
Mhm.
but it wasn't them. Same actor.
Yeah.
That shit was weird.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff where they have like all these guys, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, they do that a lot. If you watch Deep Space Nine, there are like two actors that play like 5 different characters in that fucking show.
Yeah,
Happens all
that
the
is
time.
true.
Yeah.
There was some women that played like, I was like, when I seen that lady before.
Yeah. Yeah, the lady who plays Worf's wife, or the lady who's the mother of Worf's son, she plays like 4 different characters in Star Trek Next Generation, and I think she's also in Deep Space Nine too. So not as the same character. So,
I never got that.
yeah, these are just
Yeah,
people
like-
they were able to pay before, or they're like, you did a good job before. Let's just put some different weird shit on your face, and you can be
all
this
the
other
while,
weird
fucking
alien.
Scotty's playing Scotty.
Yeah, just gets to be drunk all the time.
Why didn't they have Cole Meany play more people?
He just needed to
Like,
play
I
more. He
would've-
just needed to be. He needed to be O'Brien more, is what it was. He didn't need to play more
No,
people.
no, what
He just
they
needed to be.
needed to have
He
is
needed to have
have
his
the
own
O-
series.
The O'Brien quintuplets. No wait, what's the 8 one?
Octuplets?
Octuplets. Yeah, oh, yeah, we're the O'Brien octuplets. We're fucking running engineering on like 8 different ships.
Yeah.
And then eventually,
That
it
would be
turns
the-
out
that would be
their
the
dad was
emergency-
a cloner.
That would be the emoji, the
The emergency
holograph
holograph.
program.
Yeah, for fucking
Yeah.
Engineering.
Wouldn't he have
engineering.
been better than that whiny bitch guy?
Robert Picardo?
Oh yeah. I mean, I liked it.
Oh.
I liked his character, but it
Yeah.
was still like it would have been better to have Cole Meany be that guy.
Yeah, he definitely should have been the guy.
The miners. That shit
yeah.
would be funny. Oh, I can't believe we're still doing this shit.
Yeah. Oh man, God, he's fucking great. Cole Meany needed to be in this movie. He could have been fucking Richard Gere's character. Would have worked, but no. They had to have Richard Gere doing a fake Irish accent. No.
Come on over here.
But yeah. What
Yeah, I mean, I
rating-
like the I
got
kept
something?
thinking that J.K. Simmons was going to end up being the mole,
Yeah, me too.
and
He
then I
seems like a bad
realized
guy,
there's
right?
a shitload of Russians there, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why
Why are
wouldn't they
Russians always
just
the
taps
moles?
everybody?
Why
They
are
were
Russians
they
always
were
the
fighting
moles?
the Russians in this
They're always the moles, though.
because most
Yeah.
of these movies were made during the Cold War.
Or I mean, everybody's like had a real hard on for Russia for a long time.
Yeah,
It's
because of the
just
Cold
one of
War.
those things. Yeah, the whole time. I think MacArthur. I think that was the guy who said was right. He was like the guy. They're like, yeah, we've done it, and he was like right in Berlin, and he goes, no, we need to go all the way to the other ocean. And I think they might. I think he might have been right.
I don't think we would
Stanley
have been
is
able to
just
do
going off. He can hear everybody, and he's just down there like, oh.
it.
I need to make him a hype man.
He would
Stan, do
make,
your
he would
oh
make
yeah
a great
song.
hype man for you, Eric.
Oh man.
That's all right. A friend,
See?
couple of
Immediately.
friends of
All right,
mine
buddy.
just had their baby yesterday.
Come on over here. Really?
Yeah.
Right here. And then I'll pick you up.
They're all sitting there fucking like, well, the guy, Doug, there, he's sitting there like, you know, I posted pictures and shit like that, like, and I'm sitting there just thinking to myself, I was talking to Johnny, I was like, one, like, you can just look at Doug's face and you can tell he's fucking terrified. It's his first kid ever, just had a daughter. Like, you can tell he's fucking terrified in this picture. And then Johnny was gonna go up there and drop off a boat he borrowed from him, you know, like, you know, wish him congratulations, shit like that, you know, and see the baby today there. And when he was leaving there, he was like, yeah, they're probably leaving, going on their way back to Cohasset. Well, typically these people will drive like 60, 70 miles an hour going up Cohasset Road. Like, that's not a good road to be doing, but that's what they'll do. Told fucking Johnny, I was like, dude, this is going to be the slowest Doug has ever driven up Cohasset Road. Like, he's going to be on the speed limit, like, fucking just there on it now. Anytime he's got his kid in his car now.
Well, if he's a good daddy, will. If he's not, then
oh, he definitely
won't
fucking
even
will, because
remember.
there's
He'll be
no
like,
chance
"Was
in
the
hell his
kids
wife
here?"
Sarah, which is the girl I used to work with, like, there's no chance in hell Sarah is gonna fucking allow him to speed with her kid in that car.
yeah,
Ain't no fucking way. Hell no.
yeah, I know. Kelly was worried about that, at least a little bit.
No. Yeah. I mean, you guys kind of got lucked out because you have you have a boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so like, you ain't got as much worry there with him. You're like, yeah, I mean, it's a boy, just like Eric. Like, this kid's gonna break whatever he hits, not the other way around.
We're
You know,
hoping.
like, so.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you don't really have to worry about him.
So
Yeah, so like, you really don't, you really don't have to worry too much about him hurting himself too badly. It's more of like, okay, you fell off something. What the fuck did you break? Like, did your head go through the floor again? God damn it.
Well, today he tried to break the ground with his face, and it didn't work that good. But he's okay.
Well, you know what? Give him a little bit more time. His skull and face will harden up
He
more
might
like
get
his
there,
dad's, and he'll go
Yeah.
right through like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
Because that's just how tough he's gonna be.
Yeah, that'll be good. He's a
All right.
character.
What did you guys give this one?
I gave this movie 3 stars. It would have been 2 stars, but then Jack Black was in it, and I added a whole extra star.
I give it 2 stars.
I give it a 60 stars.
Wow.
Give it 60
stars.
stars. Stan gives it 60 stars. Okay. A lot higher than what I'm going to give it.
Yeah.
I give it a 1.5.
Okay.
Better than I thought it was going to be.
That story did not need to take that long to tell that story.
Thank
No.
you.
Like, I
Well, like,
literally
the whole
like
ending
I
thing?
literally started watching this there, and I paused it for a second there to get to go do something, and I came back and I looked at the fucking time on it. I was like, what is this, the fucking Titanic? Like, what the hell, dude?
Titanic's way more.
Not even
better.
anybody
Anyone
drawing a
else
titty
never.
lady in it either.
That's
It's
right.
like, yeah, it's like Jesus, like.
I gave this movie 2.5 stars. Next week's movie, for our 4th of July movie, we're going to watch Forrest Gump. So we'll be doing that. It should be on the 2nd. And that one will be.
Yep.
But if nobody has anything else, that's going to be it. You guys good?
I'm
Yeah.
That is it. Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Join us next Sunday, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. We're talking about the movie Forrest Gump. And we won't be around next week for streaming, at least. So, yeah, I'll be out of town. That'll be it, though. Have a good night, and we'll talk to everybody next Sunday.
See ya.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
I'll talk to Steve.
You can talk to Steve now.
Give me 1 second.
Hey, Steve.